You think it's true that a tanuki's ball sack can stretch up to 10 square feet?
Yeah, I wouldn't know.
There's a lot you seem to not know, Date. Anyway, hello and welcome everyone. My name, as it was the last time we spoke, is Mizuki. I'm a forensic scientist, and we are here, once again, playing Eye of the Somnium Files. Last stream, we just barely began to get our foot in the door with this little case. We have a body, we have a lot of vague relationships between people that we don't want to talk about, including our protagonist. And we have a tanuki, apparently. It's a tanuki statue. Damn you, Mino. But what we do have is a lead, finally, so that's at least something. We have successfully managed to use security camera footage to track down Ota, the identity of the person who called in the location of the body anonymously. Is he the culprit? Considering that we have him this early on, probably not. I'm very amused that this is the only piece of testimony we have in our little log so far. But whatever the case may be, let's head on in already. The only place the game will let us go is Matsushita Diner, so I guess we'll just have to pull the trigger. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Meow. Deja vu. I've just been in this place before, flying down the street. Oh, we're there already. Man, we made great time. Alright, if Andre is in there when I show up, I'm leaving.
Oh, hello.
Grandma!
I'm sorry we aren't open yet.
Oh, that's okay, Grandma. I'm just happy to see you.
Oh, I'm not a customer.
That's Tanuki's large, but I'm glad you're so familiar with nutsacks, Nana, but
I'm here for something else.
Date, don't make that facial expression when you say that. Please, I am actually begging you here.
I'm with the MPD.
I flashed my badge.
Oh, heavens, no. Is my boy... Is Ota in trouble?
Calm down, ma'am.
Yeah, Clan. What does your shirt say? Are you wearing a hipster t-shirt? Like, in the most literal sense of the word possible? Because, I mean, you certainly got the glasses for it. I guess it's not that untoward.
I'm just here to ask some questions.
She just teleports through the door because they didn't have the budget to actually animate that moving. She hurried out of the kitchen.
And you're Ota's...
His mother,
And your name, ma'am?
Mayumi Matsushita.
Miss Matsushita. Before we talk, could I make a request?
Mm?
Could you put that knife down, please?
She was just making a bowl of delicious borscht or something like that, probably. I'm sure there's nothing untoward about this sweet old lady.
Oh, goodness. Sorry.
Mayumi put the knife down on the table beside her. There's the kitchen knife on the table. Something is engraved on the handle. Using my telescopic vision, I can see.
A kitchen knife with a floral pattern.
That seems inefficient.
And there's something written on the handle.
Mom, I love you always.
Aww.
Ota gave me that knife for Mother's Day when he was in elementary school.
Aw, the mommy knife.
He knows how much I love flowery designs. I've used it every single day since he gave it to me.
And it hasn't snapped yet. That's some good steel quality.
Oh, it's more than just a kitchen knife.
What, like it's got a gun built into the handle or something?
It means the world to me.
Okay, is that all we got out of it? Oh. Look at this knife. Must be one of those they make out of Japanese steel used for samurai swords, some shit. Ah, yes. The superior Japanese steel, folded 1,000 times. So we got to show out of it. Reels this time. Oh, you can't deduce anything by the number of slippers present in the door frame? Dante, I thought you were a detective. A table. Oh, yes, it is. A kid's chair. A non-kid's chair.
A large jellyfish.
Sure, it's a large jellyfish in the middle of this restaurant here.
My God, Iba, I think you've cracked it. I think you've cracked it. This is a bucket. Dear God. There's more. No!
Does this remind you of your delinquent youth?
Hey now, don't judge a book by its cover. Besides, I have no memory of my youth.
Yeah, join the club, buddy.
I wouldn't know.
Alright. Well, where there's a bucket, you can usually find a mop. A mop to wipe up the blood stains. Hold on. Look at the mop. The mop. Mop. The mop. The mop. Boop. 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 I just want you to... Please, it's important. There, thank you. It's a mop. Boy, I sure am glad we did that. The counter. There's a lot of stuff you can investigate in this game, isn't there? A beer ad on the wall.
She's cute.
You have zero standards, Kaname Date.
Game, you didn't need to tell us this, I could've guessed. Nothing but a window. Gee, sure is too bad you can't, like, look through windows to see what's outside or anything.
A swimming door.
A swinging door.
How do you make a mispronunciation in your own inner monologue? I know it's on the menu. Menus written on the wall on Tanzaku paper. Says good luck. Yeah. You'll need it, or something like that, I don't know. Is that all? Is that all? Can we leave now? Does the Zabuton have any
This reminds
secrets
me
for
of
us?
The funniest props compilation I saw.
You reached pretty far back for that reference.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's America's funniest props. They aren't really that funny, actually. Alright, I'm finished looking around here. You, talk to me. So how's about that local sports
Rain last night
team,
was
huh?
pretty bad, wasn't it?
rain?
Yes, the rain in Spain, it fell mainly on the plains.
Oh, right, yes.
All of those are words that would fit our theme naming.
Oh, it's just a little diner.
Oh, yes, I can see that.
But not to toot my own horn or anything. We do get quite a lot of customers here.
I'm probably just impressed to see a woman so incredibly short. Like I gotta crane my head all the way down to make eye contact
I
with
manage it
you.
with my husband, but it can get pretty hectic during lunchtime.
Peculiar.
What?
This establishment is near the Kawasaki district that's been off limits for 8 years. That could mean...
Why has the entire district been off limits for 8 years?
Never mind.
Game, I don't appreciate you just kinda
Huh?
chucking shit at me like that. Like, I don't know how much to, like, assume about the world this game is set in. We're clearly set somewhere in the future. We can sink, we can have our telescopic gun that doesn't really look like a benefit over a normal gun.
I think
You shouldn't think it's a dangerous habit to get into.
he went to buy some ingredients. He comes and goes all the time without telling me.
Mm-hmm. Suspicious.
This is nothing new. Oh, about 30 years now. We had to borrow a lot of money to get started, but
But.
back then, everyone was willing to lend you money.
I mean, I'm not willing to lend you money. You know, before you ask. What do you look like anyway? I mean, I can see that myself, but... Oda's mother, Mayumi Matsushita. What was the point of looking at that? She must really like flowers. So she does. Is Oda here now?
That boy, he's been hanging out at this office building lately.
Damn, look out, we got a badass over here.
What kind of office?
Oh, what was it? It's a place where irresponsible young men hang out. Nonconformists and the like.
Oh god, not nonconformists. What is the world coming to?
What, like gangsters?
Oh, heavens, no, nothing like that.
Gangsters are really the most conformist types of people out there, you know?
Ota wouldn't go to a place like that.
Always going out getting matching tattoos, bleaching their hair the same color.
Then...
Oh, I remember. It's a production office, an entertainment company.
Oh god, it's worse than I thought. He's going to become a VTuber. Name names.
What?
Where are they?
I'm sorry, my memory's been so spotty lately. Because there's a goddess there.
What?
Ota says it all the time. A goddess. More like a witch, if you ask me.
I mean, most instances of, you know, pagan goddesses were reinterpreted as, you know, demons and witches by Christianity. Why do you think it's called demonization?
A witch, huh?
You didn't go out and, like, set a person on fire over this, did you?
Yes! A witch put a spell on my poor Ota. Makes him spend all his money on her.
Look, those Aka Supers aren't cheap. What do you want from him, Granny?
You see that box over there?
The one on the table?
What's in the box? What's in the box? What's in the fucking box?
Yes.
Okay.
Just look. You'll see what I mean.
Ooh, a lucky cat. A lucky cat statue.
What the hell?
Are you unfamiliar with the superstition? Imitating a cat's meow to a lucky cat statue grants that person happiness and luck.
Is that right?
A bookshelf, it's got stickers on the side of it. The stickers are not of consequence. What is consequence is this beer case. Okay, no, clearly not.
Do you want to see? It was delivered a little while ago.
Any idea what's inside it?
It's bound to be merchandise from that horrible succubus.
Merchandising.
She forces Ota to buy them. I know it.
Alright, merch package. What do you got? Okay, vote now on your phones. Is it gonna be a figurine? Is it gonna be a poster or a wall scroll? Is it gonna be a docky? Do I hear $50 on the docky? It's a cardboard box, I can see that game. There's a delivery slip attached to it. Hey, your slip is showing.
Sender is Great Grin.
A popular online store.
Product description reads, solid model.
We should look inside. Use the X-ray mode.
This isn't like an invasion of privacy or anything. Don't worry about it. And sold to the figurine.
Now, what is this?
A solid PVC model of a person, known as a figure.
Figures.
Face.
The letters appear to be some kind of metal. The permeability of X-ray vision should make them legible.
A set.
Okay, so we've been joking about, VTubers this whole time, but as it happens, one of the reasons I knew about this game is because this was, I believe, the first instance of a game actually making, like, their own company VTuber to advertise their game as part of their ad campaign. So there's a set, you bet.
Allow me to investigate. A moment, please.
Yeah, that's neat. Yeah, I believe the videos are still all up. Maybe I'll link to them. On record after we're done here or something. A set. You bet. Anyway, there's some disposable chopsticks. Alright, good to know. Wow.
Yes, that good-for-nothing temptress works for that entertainment group. She's an idol.
I mean, after looking at the videos, I think she's more of a comedian.
Do you know her name? I'm assuming it's not Witch.
Her name?
You're so open-minded and knowledgeable,
I
Mayumi.
don't remember. I just call her the Witch.
Alright, we're getting nowhere. She doesn't remember the talent or the company.
Even I am at a loss.
Yeah.
Alright, last question. Do you know this person? I decided to ask her about Shoko just in case. Brought out the picture of Shoko and showed it to Mayumi.
Does this woman look familiar to you?
No, I don't recognize her. Who is she?
No one. Don't worry about it.
She's literally no one. This person does not exist. You're hallucinating. Anyway, can we talk to the person we actually came here to talk about?
Call him?
Yes. Does he have a cell phone?
A cell phone? Why would he need a cell phone if we have a phone at the house?
We have phones at home. The phone's at home.
He doesn't have one?
But he looks like the sort of person who still owns a rotary phone.
He'd better not. Waste of money.
We
You abandoned this line of questioning, Date. Ota does have a phone. I found his number.
Call it.
Well, this whole trip was pointless, I see.
I have already attempted to call multiple times.
Ah, shit, he's dead, isn't he?
There is no connection. Either the phone is off, or he has no reception.
Let's hope he's not face down in a gutter somewhere.
Nah, that seems a bit too pedestrian for our culprit.
That would be unsanitary, as well as a violation of waste disposal codes.
So that's another thing we can add to our culprit's rap sheet.
Date, I found some information about the figure.
Good for you.
A-Set is the name of a popular female musician.
That sounds like our witch. Is A-Set a group name?
No, it is a single artist.
An A-Set figure, huh?
Correct.
What's the name of her talent agency?
Lemniscate.
Lemniscate is, of course, the proper technical term for the sideways 8 infinity sign, if my memory serves. She looks at me, and I look at her.
Sorry. What?
I repeat, Lemniscate.
Renju owns that company.
The plot thickens.
Correct.
Excuse me. Does the name Lemniscate ring a bell?
Oh, yes! That's where Ota goes.
Iba, bring the car around.
At once.
Quickly, to the Dotmobile. So, do you watch VTubers, or... She mentioned a box. Yes, I already looked in the box. Thank you, game. I mean, yeah, we're basically done here. We got places to go. And by places, I specifically mean Lemniscate. Let's roll. We've got pieces that look like they should connect, but at this point I can't really make anything of them. I cannot get over how from 2008 these cars look. Every time I see them, I just expect to start hearing Eurobeat.
That's him?
Correct.
You gotta say, he looks exactly the way I expected him to.
Are you Ota Matsushita?
Who are you?
I'm the one asking the questions here, kid. I showed him my badge.
I'm from the NPD.
The police?
That's my name. I mean, okay, no it isn't, but I'm glad you are aware of your own place in the world. Ota's laptop.
Reach over and break that thing in half.
If you can pay for the damages.
Damn it.
Look, he labeled himself geek. Like, that's almost commendable.
Hey, Iba. What do you think would happen if I flip this table over right now?
It would probably be hilarious, Date. You should definitely
It
do
would cut
that.
Your salary.
You're probably right. Guess I won't.
Damn you, finances. There's a receptionist with huge tatas sitting behind the desk. Date. Date. Date, speak to me! Date, are you still alive? Okay? We still tracking? Okay. God, that's scary. We almost lost him for a second there. There's an abstract painting hung up.
I do not know.
That's the logo. As I said, it represents infinity. Sure, that's symbolic of something, though what I couldn't begin to guess. Lemniscate. There's Charlie the houseplant.
Date, look! Ants!
Oh my god, where?
Look at them go! Yay!
We need to have a discussion about your obsession with insects.
The plants. It's not you too, Nana. Can't have that much, like, character overlap, or one of you is going to just wind up getting cut from the final product. So far, a sofa. It's a sofa. It was still a sofa, and it will continue to be a sofa. Promotional videos of the agency's talent are playing. Nothing dirty, though. This isn't that kind of company. Man, a VTuber company that doesn't feature talents with huge boobas. There's probably an office back there. Never thought I'd see the day. There's a high table. It reigns over the low table, like an angry god.
That is a high stool.
A high school?
No, Date.
If you fell off of that thing, you'd probably bust your head clean open. Anything good in the vending machines? A vending machine full of drinks. Lots of magazines in that rack. Let's see, how to take a girl home in just 2 minutes. I'll take a look at that. Alright, anything else? That's a window. There's nothing out the window. Okay, Ota, you're the one we're here for. Ota won't even look in my direction. He's just typing away at his laptop. Hello, Corey. It's good to know you aren't dead. So, what you typing there?
Nothing. Could you stop bothering me, please?
You don't look like you're typing nothing.
Last night?
Don't play dumb, kid. Yesterday, 9 p.m., you called the police from a payphone. You told them about the screaming you heard coming from Bloom Park.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Alright, Ota, look. We either do this here, or I take you down to the station.
Do you have a warrant? Article 2.3 of the Execution of Law Enforcement Code. Unless initiated by legal process, no person shall be detained or obligated to answer any questions without explicit consent.
This is the type of kid I hate the most. The kid who actually has a respect for due process.
No? I'm kinda busy right now.
You don't look at. Alright, the obvious answer was here, but I wanted to get all that out of the way first. So, hey kid, do you watch VTubers?
How did you know that?
Because I have psychic mind reading powers, and also because all of your shit is covered with stickers of her.
Because I'm psychic.
Date, don't steal my jokes! Ugh.
Excuse me?
Chad, I'm gonna do it. Chad, I'm gonna do it.
Date, wait. Causing a disturbance in public will result in disciplinary action.
And what should I do?
I have an idea. Give me a moment. I told you to wait.
Waiting's just pissing me off more.
Perhaps your dosage needs to be increased.
What?
Listen to me, Date.
Hey, I don't take those pills anymore. Really expensive. See, Corey's on our side. We're going to solve the case with the power of friendship and all that gun he found.
Ota's PC is connected to the internet via Wi-Fi.
And?
I was curious, so I hacked into it.
Didn't we just get the criminal code quoted to us? I mean, come on.
Does Tessa refer to Aset?
Is he multi-tweeting on 4 different Twitter windows at the same time?
That is a popular fan nickname for her.
That means motto has to be Ota.
So everyone is just spelling their names backwards.
Correct. However, it appears that Ota is the one operating the other 3 accounts as well.
I see.
What?
Optical Protein Fiber, Pongo Ponko, and KG are all Ota's sub-accounts. Ota is insulting Aset and defending her all by himself.
I mean, I don't know. I'm gonna put my money on Oda on this one. Oda's making some pretty strong arguments.
This is what's known as a straw man sock puppet or false flagging.
You just picked 3 totally unrelated terms and just kind of strung them together. But I'm the one with the internet account here. Let me figure this shit out.
This kid is pathetic. Hey, kid.
What do you want?
I've been here this whole time. We have been talking. Why do you sound surprised?
I'm gonna tell Aset.
What do you come out on top, Oda or Oda or other? I mean, I've already said my piece. I think Oda's got this one down on lock.
Tell her what?
That you're sock puppeting for her on Twitter.
What are you talking about?
You should drop the attitude.
You shouldn't make those kinds of accusations. Do you want to get sued for defamation?
I'm voting for Oda. You really think so? I mean, you heard what Oda was saying about Oda. I don't think there's really any way you come back from that, you know? Also, hello, period. It's nice to see you. Thank you for the hydrate redeem. 1 second. And here we go. It's been a hot minute, mate. Today it has. I'm sorry. I'm quite sorry about that. I mean, if I had a nickel for every VTuber I claim to be friends with but then never hang out with, I could probably afford to pay rent by myself. But enough about that. We have children to bully.
Optical Protein Fiber, Pongo Ponko, and KG are all your sub-accounts.
What? How do you know that?
Because you just told me, fox boy.
I told you, kid. I'm psychic.
I do not like this Date. His smug aura mocks me. And he looks at me. Okay, he doesn't really look at me. He's sort of like looking over there at the magazine rack somewhere. Something on your mind?
Now, I have some questions for you.
Didn't you just tell him you were psychic? Why is he incentivized to answer any of these? Date, I don't think you thought this plan all the way through.
Fine.
Alright, let's try this again.
I'm waiting for Tessa to come out.
This is an office building, not a concert hall.
This is the main facility of Lemniscate Entertainment's production branch. There are multiple studios for recording and broadcasting in this building. Tessa is recording a podcast today.
I was gonna make a joke about podcasts, but truth be told, I basically don't listen to any, so I don't really have anything to grab onto here.
Not only were you faking the whole thing, you made sure to add her so she'd see it.
That is the most pathetic thing I've ever heard.
But if she doesn't see it, she won't know that I'm protecting her.
Don't you think all those comments hurt her feelings, even if you defend her?
But in the end, I made it so everyone became her fans and got along and...
That's not the point.
I mean, I'm not sure there is
I'm
a
sorry.
point here.
Just don't do it again, okay?
Nerd. So anyway, about that horrible murder we're investigating.
Were you the one who reported the screaming at Bloom Park around 9?
Yes.
Yes.
Why were you in the area? You better tell me, or I'll tell everyone about your little imaginary enemies.
That's an excellent face you're making right now.
Hey everyone, this guy...
Hey everyone, come here and laugh at this nerd with me.
Okay, I'll talk, just shh. I went to Bloom Park because I was supposed to meet someone.
Did you enter the park?
Yes.
Okay. I don't think that's the sort of thing a culprit would have just owned up to that easily. I mean, plus this kid is obviously too much of a wuss to ever kill anything larger than a cockroach, and possibly even then.
So who were you meeting?
A girl named Mizuki Okiyura.
What did you say?
Yeah, remember that person? God, it's been like an entire episode. I hope you haven't forgotten already.
Mizuki Okiyura? She's the daughter of the president of Lemniscate. Do you know her?
No, or hell, she's my daughter too, apparently.
Yeah, I know her.
She's just a friend.
Yes, she better be.
What? Why do you care?
Oh, you're one of those parents.
Where and how did you two meet?
Dottie, these kids are both like 12. You sound like a serial killer.
Here, the Lemniscate lobby. Mizuki is friends with Tessa. I was talking to Tessa one day and she just comes up like, hey.
When was this?
Last September. So, I guess the relationship has lasted over a year now.
Don't call it a relationship.
Well, what am I supposed to call it?
Didn't we just go over this? We don't really have anything else to ask.
Anyway, I have her look over my work sometimes.
Work?
I write light novels.
Really? What's your pen name?
Odoin Kyoma.
That Oda is 24. I guarantee no, I don't believe it for a second. According to the wiki, you are probably looking at the wrong page, or like his age in the sequel or something like that. I straight up do not believe you. I think you are lying.
That is a lie. Database searches reveal no professional authors have ever submitted work under that name.
Man, Aiba, you are so convenient it feels like cheating.
Hey, Ota, how about you stop lying to me? My third eye can see through your bullshit.
That is a wonderful clip. My X-ray specs allow me to see through your ignorance.
Well, I'm not a published author. I'm an aspiring author, to be exact. So, anyway, Mizuki reads my novels. I get notes and advice from her.
From a 6th grader?
She's surprisingly insightful. She has the talent to be an editor for sure.
I mean, yeah, if only anyone actually got paid decently for that. Anyway, back to the,
Around
again,
8:10 last
murder.
night, I got a call from Mizuki saying she wanted to meet me at Bloom Park. She sounded scared. You know how that area is run down and abandoned? I think she wanted me to go with her as protection.
But why Bloom Park?
Someone messaged her on Nile.
Nile is a popular messaging application for smartphones and PCs.
I really hope Dad didn't need that explained to him.
What did they say?
She didn't tell me exactly, but it said to come to the merry-go-round at Bloom Park tonight.
Who sent it?
I don't know. But Mizuki was determined to go.
So it was either from someone she trusted or about something she really needed.
What happened next?
I met up with Mizuki and we went into the park.
Right? I think all of this tracks so far. And we didn't actually get any footprints out of there, but... Aw, lady, close your legs. There are children present.
Did you leave her there?
That's a yes.
You left a 12-year-old girl by herself?
I didn't mean to. I was panicking. People do stupid things when they're in fight or flight mode. Like when people grab their pillow and run out of their house in a fire.
Jeez, you're a real hero, kid.
See, I knew you would make fun of me. This is why I didn't want to tell you.
Is that why you didn't identify yourself on the phone? You seriously didn't think we'd find you? Mizuki would have told us everything.
I didn't think she would.
I mean, she hasn't, so you were right. Good job.
Why wouldn't she?
She said that if she ever got caught going out at night with someone like me, her roommate would kill her.
Good girl.
What I'd like to know is, how did he use a payphone? It's not even a thing anymore.
I tried using my cell phone at first, but my heart was pounding and I was scared and my hand was shaking. And with the rain last night, it kind of slipped out of my hand.
You dropped it?
Yeah, right into a puddle.
Iba, can you trace the last signal that Otis' phone sent out?
Near Bloom Park, just past 9 p.m.
That also
The phone has not
tracks.
been turned on since.
I guess he's telling the truth.
Alright, good talk. You were exactly
what
as
are you
enlightening
doing?
as I expected.
Tessa!
Chunk. See, you can tell she's a VTuber
And
because
you
she has
are?
pink hair.
Mr. Date from the MPD. He came here to ask me about what happened last night.
You mean a detective? Wow! I've never met a real detective before.
You're better off for it, believe me. Date looks like he can see through time. I mean, I can see through time, but only at a rate of a second per second.
Date, your adrenaline level is rising. Is something the matter?
No, nothing.
Alright, Odo, you on the verge of exploding yet?
Oh,
I heard about it. About Ota seeing that corpse at Bloom Park. He told me.
Did he tell you accurately, though?
Tessa?
Why didn't you come to the police?
Such a shocking story would certainly pique the young woman's interest. It is possible Ota wanted her attention.
He told her about a dead body he found for attention?
Actually, I already knew about it before Ota told me.
How?
That's a very interesting story.
It's all over the internet. When I saw Ota this morning, I asked him about it. He told me he saw the body.
So I was looking at a set. Well, not really a look, more of a gawk or an enraptured gaze. A stare, a drool even.
Something wrong?
Okay, game, we get it. You got a shameful secret you don't even know about because of l'amnesia.
Tessa, you always look so cute.
I regret bringing this up.
So cute. So cute that I can't take it.
Ota, I actually want you to stop breathing.
Don't you think so too, Date?
You're awfully familiar with her.
I can't help it. Her loving aura is in the air.
I swear to God I'm going to reach my arm down your throat and pull out your vocal cords myself. Stop this.
When I'm with her, my head gets all light, and I just relax and don't sweat the small stuff, you know?
Took his photo from my pocket, showed it to Ota.
You know who this is, right?
Yeah, it's the woman I saw at Bloom Park. Her name is Shoko Nadami. I saw it on the news.
Wait. Do you not know who her daughter is?
She has a daughter?
They don't even, look like different
I didn't know
people.
that
Come
either.
on.
They must be unaware that Shoko is Mizuki's mother.
Maybe because her last name is different. Nadami and Okiura.
You've got, 2 letters in common.
It has
Come on,
also
it's
not yet
fine.
been reported that Shoko is Renji's ex-wife.
Alright. Lady, what's yours, alright?
Let me confirm something. You're A-set, right?
Let's play a game. Shadows!
A shadow. The true self?
Thread? Silhouette? A-set!
Fierce!
Upset? Regret? A-set!
Water!
Wet? Sweat? A-set!
Yay! A-set, you bet!
What am I looking at right now?
The magnetic currents in the atmosphere are clearly causing aberrant behavior. We should leave. At once.
I turned 18 this year.
Oh, congratulations. It's all downhill from here.
A senior in high school?
Yep.
Date, I recommend you keep your hands to yourself.
Don't worry. I'm not gonna make a move.
What?
Oh, I meant Ota.
Wait, you were gonna make a move on me?
Ota, will you please develop some standards? This is sad.
Mizuki Okiura? Yeah, I am. Mr. Okiura runs the agency, and Mizuki is his daughter, so we hang out sometimes.
Is that how you became friends?
There's more to it than that, but basically,
Mizuki and I live under the same roof. But she doesn't tell me about her personal life. She doesn't tell me much of anything, I can think of it. I'm totally in the dark.
So, Mizuki must come here to hang out sometimes.
It's actually awfully convenient for the narrative because now I have an actual justified need to have exposition delivered to me.
relationship?
We're like a goddess and a summoned thrall.
In the sense that you're completely expendable and will probably be dead by the end of all this.
Her thrall?
If Tessa ever gets in trouble, I swoop in and protect her.
You sound more like a superhero than a thrall. Ota always defends me when I'm getting bashed online.
Stop! You're making me blush.
This guy.
So about, you know...
Hey, let me tell you something.
Bustin' makes me feel good.
It's about those posts
No.
on 2 winner.
Wait!
Don't you me witness.
Looks like you're my thrall now. Isn't that right, Ota?
Yeah, just be cool.
I'm always cool. Or, you know, dead inside. At this point, I'm not sure where the boundary lies anymore.
Date, I have determined that these two have no further information for us.
You needed that long, did you?
Our goal is to find the murderer of Shoko Nadami. Let us continue.
Right. Let's head back to the crime scene.
Should probably, like, actually investigate the evidence at some point. That seems important.
See you kids later.
Where are you going?
Back to where the corpse was found.
In that case, I'll go with you.
Oh, God. What is it with visual novel protagonists and picking up perky teenage sidekicks?
You'll what?
Please take me with you,
Why?
because I want to know more about what happened.
And he looks at me.
Do you have any suspects?
I mean, the body was found, what, like a few hours ago at this point?
Probably some crazy murderer, right? That's what Ota was telling me. The corpse was strung up on that merry-go-round.
Not even riding side saddle in according to proper form.
It must have been some kind of twisted message.
Or just a culprit who didn't know anything about horseback riding. Does that narrow it down any? In this day and age, probably not.
Ota, take a video.
Huh?
Just do it.
The what? No, kill me. No.
Mr. Date! Please, Mr. Date! You can't leave me!
What?
I can't imagine life without you!
What are you doing?
Ota, did you get it?
Oh, yeah.
So every relationship between characters in this game is based on blackmail. That's what I'm getting here, right?
Mr. Date, you are a member of the MPD, aren't you? A public servant? I wonder, what would happen if this little video happened to go viral?
You wouldn't.
Oh, and just so you know, taking my phone away won't help. It's already in the cloud.
Yeah, well, so are a bunch of water. What do you expect that to do?
You little...
I told you! I want you to take me to the scene of the crime. If you do, I promise I'll delete the video.
I do not like this A-set. Its smug aura mocks me.
Date, a thought has occurred to me.
Which is impressive, seeing as how you literally don't have a brain.
She really is quite the seductress.
A-set has a rather inappropriate smile on her face given the circumstances. Well, I would rather actually hang myself than talk to Oda again, so I guess we'll be leaving now. You know, I was given to understand that cartridge-based titles had better load times than this. Gotta keep your eyes on the road, alright? He was at least doing that properly. Meanwhile, in the rearview mirror... Look at the rearview mirror, but not the side mirror. I see how it is. The rearview mirror. I can see the scenery. For that is the purpose of a rearview mirror. Good to know. So about
We're
Mizuki.
good friends.
I'm sure you
We go to
are.
movies and karaoke and go shopping together. She's really good at listening to me bitch and moan about my problems. I'm so much older than her, but it really doesn't even feel like it.
This is a very long straightaway, like, bridge. Are we on a bridge? Are those buildings? They don't look like buildings. The way it's laid out, it kind of looks like they sort of curve up around the top. I don't think that's just an optical illusion. Anyway, why in God's name did you do this to yourself?
Well, I guess it was because I've always wanted to be famous, you know? I want to be famous, get on TV, be a household name.
Okay, that doesn't answer the actual question I asked.
You're not there yet.
It's alright. Internet stars do better if they don't sell out.
Internet star?
Ota didn't tell you? I'm most famous on the internet.
Mm-hmm. Gee, what a coincidence, me too.
I do songs, and dances, and play video games and stuff on stream.
She just like me, for real.
Have you heard of Shovel Forge?
Shovel Forge is a game in which you manipulate cubes on the terrain to build structures.
I've been focusing a lot on that game lately.
Oh, there are no other cars on this road. There doesn't appear to be a bunch of anything on this
What about
road. It's
being on
kind of
TV?
weird.
I'm not very popular yet. I can only get on TV as a background singer or something.
Minecraft streamer. Minecraft streamer.
I don't get many gigs either.
Minecraft streamer.
Well, at first all I did was stream from home. And then, not to sound cocky, but I started getting pretty big.
Like how big we talking? Like over 6 feet, over 7 feet? Were you bigger than a bread box?
I started getting offers from agencies.
And one of them was Lemniscate?
Well, not exactly.
Huh?
My mom's actually an old friend of the president of the agency.
A friend of Renju's?
Renju appears to be a very important human being.
Yeah. So I asked him for advice one day. You know, you have to be careful. Even a place that looks legitimate with an office and everything can be sketchy. And my mom and I didn't know anything about the industry at all.
Gotta avoid getting sussed out.
Anyway, one day Mr. Okiura said to come see him at his office, and he hooked me up.
Okay, when you say he hooked you up, do you mean like with connections or like with an electrode in your brain? Because you appear to have cyborg cat ears, and I don't know what to make of that.
Questions.
Don't ask what color my underwear is. Mostly because I didn't actually check when I was putting them on this morning.
What's it like being a detective?
It blows. I would not recommend
Not
it.
much about that. I'm not a detective.
But you are a cop, right?
Right? But I'm not on the crimes unit.
Then what unit are you in?
What indeed?
I'm so mysterious. Do you think I'm hip yet, little girl?
You aren't gonna tell me? Please?
Guess it must be Detective Conan. The way she was talking about like how bloody the crime scene must have been earlier, I assumed it was more a case of like just, you know, really gory serial killer shit and stuff.
What are you doing?
Just thinking about posting that video.
Whoa, hold up now.
Well then, tell me!
So, why are we still doing this?
Now that I think about it, wouldn't you get in trouble for that video too?
What?
The video.
You know, the video. The only video on the entire internet. You know, the one.
You're an idol, right? You have a status to maintain. If that video went viral, I think you'd be in trouble too.
It's okay.
Oh, well. So I asked then. Continue.
It is?
Because sometime real soon, I'm going to die.
What?
I can see into the future. I know when I'm going to die.
You watched the videotape, didn't you? Damn it, I keep telling people not to watch the goddamn videotape, but has anyone ever listened to Mitsu? No, of course not. That would only benefit the world in some way. Can't have that now, can we?
Just kidding!
Hope so.
Anyway, I'm not going down without a fight. So I will release that video if you don't cooperate.
Sometimes you shouldn't watch VHS tapes. I mean, it'll just make them degrade. Like, you want to preserve the media, you gotta rip that shit and upload it into something that won't damage the raw material.
I'm part of a special investigation unit known as Abyss.
We called ourselves that because we wanted to sound really edgy.
Date,
I don't have a choice.
What's Abyss?
Advanced Brain Investigation Squad. Public doesn't know about it.
The public does not have a right to know. You've been lied to your entire life.
Wow, cool!
Don't tell anyone.
I promise I won't. I swear to the Egyptian goddess Isis.
Obvious, none of that doesn't even make sense. What are you talking about? Well, I'm glad you're self-aware, at least.
By the way, I didn't catch your name.
You really want to know?
I mean, no, but the game won't let me leave until I finish talking to you, so...
It's okay if you don't want to tell me.
Iris.
So she's a pink-haired VTuber named Iris. What are the odds?
Iris Sagan. I know, weird, right? Ratty cake, baker's man. Bake me a cake as fast as you can. Had it.
This isn't how you play patty cake, you stupid, stupid child.
Something wrong?
No, it's nothing.
Like, I know the hand movements aren't that complicated, but good lord. Thought he's having tachycardia again. You know, I think those are the pills I was talking about earlier. They aren't like brain stuff, it's just a matter of like, he's going to fucking explode if he doesn't get them. Or if this bus drops to below 50 miles per hour, but that's a completely unrelated issue.
Yukoname Date.
It depends, do you have eyes under that hat?
That's right.
And the girl?
She's an important witness for this case.
Yep.
We've got business here.
I mean, we think we do. We haven't actually found anything yet.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Iris couldn't hold back her excitement and rushed onto the scene. Well, I'm glad one of us is enjoying ourselves. Remember, the first step to any murder investigation is to have fun and be yourself. Iris is investigating the horse, looking over it curiously. What are you doing?
Trying to find some clues.
That seems unlikely.
She's a natural detective, huh?
But I don't think you can really
Is
declare
the body on
that
top of this horse here?
until she actually finds something.
Yeah, that's the one.
Seems like some kind of ritual murder to me. Maybe a religious cult sacrificing her to the devil or something.
You are saying this based off of...
They conducted their ritual here. Like shadowy, hooded figures, going around and around, stabbing her one by one.
That's quite an imagination. But, do you have any proof?
That's quite an argument, Senator. Why don't you back it up with a source?
I do.
Well, let's hear it.
The horses. Horse? Sounds kind of like Horace, right?
What are you talking about?
You don't know Horace?
No, I mean, I know him. We went out for drinks just the other week. I'm just not sure what he has to do with the devil.
Horus is the Egyptian god of the sky and sun. The right eye is the eye of Ra, and that's the sun. The left eye is the eye of Wajet, and that one is the moon. It's the same idea behind the eye of Providence.
I don't think it is, actually.
The Eye of Providence?
The all-seeing eye.
You're accusing the Illuminati. Just say you're accusing the Illuminati. You don't gotta give us this whole ring around.
Oh, I see.
The Illuminati has
Looks like
not
what's on
yet
the back
been
of the $1
confirmed.
bill.
Yeah, exactly. The Eye of Providence is supposed to be the symbol of Freemasonry and the Illuminati. Starting to see the picture?
Not really.
You got anything more for us, or can we, Last night I found Mizuki inside the central column. Why was she in there?
I remember Ota describing the scene. He said there was an ice pick stabbed into the corpse's left eye socket. Horus? Providence? Left eye? There has to be some kind of meaning to this.
Wait, what did you just say?
What?
The ice pick was inside the victim's left eye socket?
Okay, that's something at least.
Yeah?
Didn't they say the victim's eye was removed pre-mortem? Wouldn't that mean the culprit pulled it out, like stabbed the victim to death and reinserted it? I'm not sure how much sense that makes. This wasn't like a locked room trick or something, so I don't even think there could possibly be any pragmatic reasoning behind it. Why not just drop it down on the
Ota told you that?
ground?
He's sure that's what he saw.
Yeah. Why?
When we arrived at the scene, the ice pick was not in the victim's eye socket.
With the eye completely missing like that, I'm not even sure if it would have anything to hook onto.
If Ota's telling the truth,
He would have no reason to lie about such a detail.
to Mizuki?
Did Mizuki?
Hey, Iris, I don't know what you're trying to accomplish here, but you're wasting your time.
What do you mean?
The cops already scoured the place.
We scoured that place clean. We got, like, bleach and ammonia and everything. Place
They
is
didn't
spick
find any
and
leads, not a
span.
single clue. If they had, they would have notified Iba.
Iba?
My partner.
Your partner? I don't see anybody.
Well, she certainly sees you.
She's right in front of your eyes.
I don't know why we're doing this. Or is she in front of my eyes? No, hello, sir. Local cop. Oh, we can't talk to this guy. I wanted to ask that guy's name, too, see if we couldn't make fun of him in the same way.
When I was younger, but not since it closed. Kawasaki is restricted, right?
Huge portions of the city appear to be restricted, apparently.
No one's supposed to be here.
This amusement park, Bloom Park, is located at the heart of the Kawasaki district. It was closed 8 years ago. The closure was due to an accident at a nearby chemical plant.
Oh, that'd do it.
An explosion caused massive amounts of chemical pollutants to contaminate the area.
If you breathe them in, you would get the disease.
The government quickly issued evacuation orders.
The government actually being efficient, this is set in an alternate universe.
Eventually, the entire district was deemed unsafe for habitation and restricted. Therefore, Bloom Park was permanently closed.
But a restricted area doesn't mean much if there aren't enough officers to patrol it. There's still plenty of ways in. You can even get in by boat.
Wouldn't even need like a fancy boat, probably. Just blow up a few balloons, tie some strings to them? Okay, probably not. That's probably pushing it a bit.
Well, some people ignore the evac order and are still living here.
Are they okay?
Oh no, the chemicals that melted the flesh right off their bones. It was really horrifying, actually.
I don't know. But if anything happened to them, it'd be their own fault.
Are we safe?
Oh, Iris. No one here is ever safe.
We are, yeah. Decontamination for this area is basically done. The chemical concentration around here isn't high enough to hurt you.
I mean, it is, but that also applies to basically the entirety of the developed world at this point, so, what are you gonna do?
You could run a marathon here and be okay.
But it's still off limits, right?
Yes, legally.
But I mean, what do I care about the law? I'm just a cop.
That keeps the media out, at least. I'm glad. It's quieter than it usually is.
Alright, anything else? Nope. Last night I found Mizuki in the column. Control
Is
room.
that a phone booth?
How do you know what a phone booth is? You're like a child.
No, it's the control room. This is where the staff would run the merry-go-round.
I was joking.
But
But hey, if you sense any trouble, you can hop in there and change.
How old are you, making that reference?
I suspect that she did not give you her real age, knowing what a phone booth is.
Okay, Iba's on my side. Iba, you are the closest thing to a competent person in this game. Anyway, there's a panda over there. A panda ride. The type that you put a coin in.
A black and white bear? I'm not gonna be punished, am I?
No, shut up, shut up, shut up. I'm not going through this again. We just got out of TTT. We just got out of that.
What are you talking about?
Nothing. Just thinking about a game I like.
The bears. Alright, there's the umbrella. Parasol. That poor horse dead now.
Mr. Date, that horse.
That was stored in a warehouse nearby. Some kids must have broken in and put it up as a joke.
Merry-go-round horse skewered upside down. It looks pathetic. Which I just got the reference. It took me this long to get it. Well, if you aren't able to get... Oh my god, that is so much harder to do than it sounds. Yeah, that joke's basically dead. I mean, I don't like the way that Ferris wheel's looking at you, but never you mind. Good evening, Ossifers.
It's not looking too great.
You doing good there? I'm as alright as I'll ever be.
We searched all over here. We didn't find nothing.
You didn't find nothing, Tony? You don't got nothing for me, Tony? That's too bad. But how many couples sat on that bench? Makes me kind of angry for some
Burn all those
reason.
damn benches if I could.
Where is this anger coming from?
Date is just an incel. Like, that's what's happening here, right? Like, we all understand that. Alright. Crime scene horse, tell me your secrets. Chico's corpse was tied up here. Wait a second.
Iba, can you show me the earliest recorded images of the scene of the crime?
I kind of feel like...
What is your intention?
Shoko's cause of death was blood loss from multiple stab wounds from the ice pick.
And yet this horse is clean as a whistle.
Naturally, there should be plenty of blood.
Hi, Mia. You'd expect as much blood as if there were some sort of dinosaur attack or something. Before anyone in chat brings it up, no, the rainstorm would not have washed it away, seeing as how it's currently underneath the canopy.
Agreed.
There isn't a single drop on the horse. And it was like this when we found it.
Correct. There are no signs of blood being wiped or washed off either.
I mean, not that there would be any good reason for the culprit to take the time.
That must mean...
What must that mean, Date? Can I just get you to say it out loud?
Shoko's corpse was on top of the horse.
It has been removed. The body has been transported to headquarters for autopsy and review.
Hopefully we can narrow down the cause of death a bit. Anything else we can pull off of this, or, there's no blood on the horse. That must mean... That must mean... The roof of the merry-go-round, there's a hole in it now from all the years of weathering. Can we talk to someone about their... No. Alright, Iris? Can you hold still? We should go.
Come on! Just a little longer.
Do you really like just rickety old abandoned merry-go-rounds, don't you?
I'm already in enough trouble bringing a civilian in here.
Don't give me those puppy dog eyes. I don't feel human emotions anymore.
Okay, I guess.
And then
alright?
her head exploded.
You okay?
Morning sickness.
What?
I'm kidding. It's not like I would know.
Get on. I'll give you a ride home.
Yes.
Training. God, you all are so gullible
Just
in
wondering,
chat. I
how
can't
much did
believe
you weigh?
it.
Don't you know it's rude to ask a lady that?
105 pounds.
I see. 105, huh?
You can tell just by lifting me?
Yeah.
Itsu, Nia.
Your back is so warm, Mr. Date.
There's the shotgun. You know these things are very strictly controlled where I'm from. I'll shoot that pinkie pie bitch. No, violence is never the answer. Look, just because she made you look like an idiot doesn't mean that's much of an accomplishment. Hi. How you feeling?
Oh, horrible.
Shame.
What a shame.
Oh, you should worry about me more.
I refuse unconditionally.
Looks like you're feeling better now.
Maybe I'm just acting.
Yeah, I don't think so.
What if I threw up right here?
I would put it right back where it came from.
That sounds like it would be difficult today.
Ew, that makes me actually want to throw up.
Iris up into the passenger side window.
Wait, seriously?
No, but I am kind of warm.
The current temperature is 70 degrees Fahrenheit. Humidity 60%.
Absolutely no breeze, despite the fact that we are currently inside a moving car.
It is unlikely that heat would be a factor.
Hey, Date. They say when you stick your hand out of a car going 100, you get a rush like you're holding D cups.
Hey, watch it! You'll get your arm ripped off.
Relax, I'm invincible.
Yeah, I've heard that one before.
My arm regenerates like an alien's.
Oh god, she's not just an idol, she's the great demon King Piccolo.
Didn't you tell me that you're gonna die soon?
I mean, the great King Piccolo did die in the arc he was introduced.
It feels strange.
Your hand?
I mean, yeah.
No, not that.
Okay.
It feels like I've met you before.
God, are we there yet? The city's roadways are laid out so inefficiently.
Well, that's nice. But if you don't get your damn hand back in this car right now...
I will turn this car around, young lady.
The wind feels nice.
Gas, 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 I wanna step on the gas. Brand new, na 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 na. Saga residence. If that is your real name, which it probably is,
You
given
should
that
come in.
the residence exists.
No, that's alright. I'm gonna head home.
Ooh, going home already?
I mean, yeah, like I pay rent, I might as well take advantage of the place. I said my goodbyes, then turned to leave. But out of the corner of my eye... Bum bum bum. It's... some guy.
Oh,
I could
who is this, Iris?
seriously get that heart thing looked at today. I felt my body freeze. Because that woman... she's... considerably less dead than advertised. Yeah, it can't be, it can't be. I felt like my mind and body were being torn in opposite directions. As I stood there, stunned, Iris grabbed my hand.
Come on, I'll make some tea.
I'm sorry, I'm back. I had to deal with the brought family things I just missed. Have they arrived at the carousel? We looked at the horse the body was on and realized, wait a minute, she was stabbed multiple times in the chest, but there's no blood on that horse. So we're pretty sure the proper crime scene was somewhere else. Yes, we're deemed to hydrate, thank you very much. Iris told us that she believes in the Illuminati, and then we followed her home, and we found out that this woman, who I am assuming is her mother, is the person Date dreamed was stabbed to death during the first Somnium. What does that mean? Fuck if I know, we're just starting. So, how about that local sports team, huh? Yeah, me too.
You're...
Nice to meet you. I'm Iris's mother, Hitomi.
Miss Hitomi.
And you are?
Kaname Date from the MPD.
Okay, I could have figured that one out on my own.
Police? Are you a detective?
Apparently not.
No, Mom. Mr. Date said he's...
Iris?
Oh, right.
You seem trustworthy.
It's nothing. Don't worry about it.
Okay.
If you say so. After an awkward silence, Iris brought us some tea on a tray. I mean, it's certainly better than just tea carried like just in a pair of cupped hands. A lot more sanitary, too. She put everything down on the table and sat down on the sofa. The sofa is my favorite character thus far. Got so much personality to it. Iris and her mother Hitomi are sitting on the sofa. Hands add flavor, though. You just think that because you don't actually have any, you penguin. Alright, can we leave? It wouldn't be that easy. I can't see them from here, but there's probably a sink and a stove on the other side. Of course, we all know what happens when you assume, Date. Can I take my tea? I would like some tea. Steam is rising from the tea. Actually, there's a window. You look awfully chipper.
You think so?
Yeah.
I was just thinking about a hunch I had this morning.
A hunch.
Was it a hunch about what you'd have for lunch?
There are
Or...
flowers blooming behind me, right?
There are, yeah? What about them?
Hehehe. Oh, God, you're so twee. Iris was hinting about the flowers blooming behind her.
The flowers.
The flowers.
It's an iris.
An iris. I thought those bloom in May.
That's the winter iris. Iris ungicularis. They bloom in the cold.
They bloomed just this morning.
I see.
In the language of flowers, the iris means good news and hope.
And yet you're named after them.
When I saw the flowers this morning, I just knew something good would happen.
And that something good was a woman being stabbed to death. And she looks at me, and I look at her. So, what were you saying earlier?
Mr. Date, please drink your tea. It's getting cold.
Oh, right.
We haven't even touched our cups.
Yeah, well, they didn't have that in the animation budget. See?
Are you left-handed?
Oh, Mom used to be right-handed. But now...
Ever since the accident.
It locked up on me.
Yeah, that DRM gets more and more aggressive every year, it feels like.
Ah, I see.
Since I was born,
Well, that explains that.
and Mom was living here before that.
I grew up in this house. I've made a lot of memories here.
It's a pretty swanky place.
I've thought
Especially
about
considering
moving
how
before,
expensive
but
land is in
I just had to
Japan.
bring myself to leave this place.
Why were you considering moving?
Well, because there was... well, I don't know.
I'm sure it's nothing important. It definitely won't come back to bite us if we don't follow this up.
Huh?
Colonel?
Yeah, thanks to you. I feel as tough as a lion. Rawr!
Roar. He's a fearsome dinosaur. Something I'm noticing about this game is that Date is only relatable when he's dealing with people he absolutely cannot stand.
How am I supposed to react to that?
This is just what's going through my head every time any of you say or do anything.
Don't think about it. You'll only hurt yourself.
And that's usually the conclusion, I can tell. Alright. I saw her. I saw her in my dream last night. No, that's impossible. So what do you
I'm
do
a
for a
teacher at the
living?
local elementary school.
You know, you look it.
The teacher. Must be a tough job.
Oh, not for me. I love children. Even the struggles and challenges are quite rewarding for me.
Well, I'm glad you enjoy yourself. 'Cause I hated it.
I'm 37.
And Miss Iris here is 18?
Yup.
You were very young when you had her.
Yes, just 19 years old.
What about your husband?
Yeah, that tracks. And she looks at me, and I look at her.
I don't have one.
Divorce?
Mr. Date, please.
It's all right, Iris. I've never been married.
A single mother.
Yes.
Yeah, sure don't look it, let me tell you.
By the way, I heard that you were friends with the president of Lemniscate, Mr. Okiura.
Appears to be the person at the center of our little conspiracy web, if indeed we are making one.
Renju was my classmate at Eitoku High. We've known each other for 20 years now.
Eitoku High.
Like in a and hated every minute of its sense, or did you actually, like, get along.
You know it?
I don't know, does he?
I know everything on the internet.
Wow, I'm so sorry.
Yes, I do. But I only met her twice. Once at Renju's wedding, and then again just a few months ago.
And that second meeting certainly sounds interesting.
Why do you ask?
No reason.
Well, goodbye.
Well, I think it's time for me to be heading home.
My theory is that Iris is actually the same age as Date, is Date's childhood friend from that flashback, and he told me is actually Iris' sister. There are so many holes in that theory. I mean, for starters, the way that scene was laid out, I didn't get the impression that Iris and Dudley were the same age, like, at the time. Like it sort of looked like Date was sort of down and on the knee, and his hands were, you know, a lot bigger than Iris is. There's also the question of, you know, how would any of this shit work out? Anyway, we're leaving now. I stood up and headed for the door. Didn't Iba say that Iris is as young as 18? Iba said they thought that Iris wasn't as young as 18. And besides which, not knowing, not being 18 and being able to pass as 18 are, two different points. If you understand what I'm saying. There's Timmy stood politely.
Mr. Date, we'll see each other again, right?
You sure you want that? I'm a cop after all.
Yeah, don't fuck with little girl, I'm dangerous.
If you ever see me again, it probably won't be under the best of circumstances.
Oh.
But, because you're Mizuki's friend, yeah, we might see each other again.
But I can't remember what happened 6 years ago. Yeah, Corey's got the other point. 6 years ago when the alleged thing this is a copycat of did occur. And given that according to his profile, he's what, 30? She wouldn't have been a teen at the time.
What?
Nani?
Anyway, be seeing you.
And then they shook on it.
Excuse me. Well, I should head home.
I'm sorry, I still can't get over the fact that he's dressing like that. That coat looks like it costs more than every item in my wardrobe put together, multiplied by a factor of 12. And he won't take off his gloves. Meow.
Date, let's go over the facts of the case.
Hold on 1 second. First, I brought this up earlier, and I want to check it. Date is 30 exactly. I was right. As a sinker, Date uses the sync machine to dive into the minds of suspects of persons or of interest. He lost his eye 6 years ago, replaced it with a prosthetic eye, which houses an advanced artificial intelligence known as an AI ball. He also lost all his memories past 6 years ago. Look at all these other people. He is officially listed as 18. Professor and high school senior / internet idol. Like singing, dancing, the occult, and irises, and Mizuki. dislikes scary people. Hobbies are singing, dancing, and let's plays. Her skills are running extremely fast. Iris is an internet idol musician belonging to the entertainment office Lemniscate. Her stage name is Aset, but her fans call her Tessa. She's Hitami's daughter and good friends with Ota and Mizuki. Hitami is 37. Elementary school teacher likes children, okonomiyaki. Friends Iris and Mizuki, dislikes antisocial people. Well, I'm sorry. War and sickness, unlike most people apparently. Her hobbies are reading, gardening, and watching zombie movies, and her skill is playing that video game involving shooting down alien invaders, you know, the invaders from the one place that's not on Earth, you know the game. Iris' mother, unmarried. Her parents died in an accident when she was 17. She raised Iris alone. Due to a past injury, she cannot move her right arm. Interesting. Alright, Abba, what have you got for me?
Good idea.
Are you in my steering wheel? What is happening here?
Hey, me. Wanna play a game?
Hello, Date. I want to play a game.
Sure, let's play I Spy. I spy something round. My eyeball. Correct. I win.
I will terminate you.
You wouldn't. You're bluffing.
Don't push yourself, Date. No, I'm fine, Date.
You do not appear to be fine.
I mean, is anyone really fine? Who is this handsome gentleman? Oh, it's me.
Hi, my name is Kaname Date. Nice to meet you. What? Date? I have the same name. What a coincidence.
What a coincidence. My name is also Jugima Gokonokuruki Sunuki
Perhaps he's had too much medication.
Rear view mirror.
Crazy grandma with a knife is running straight for us.
God damn it, that's the third time this week.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, Iba. Talk to me.
Iba, can you give me a timeline of the events of the crime?
I love timelines of events of the crime.
At once.
On Friday,
I wonder who sent that Nile message to Mizuki.
approximate time of death is 5 p.m. Somewhere along the line, Mizuki received a Nile message from an unknown sender requesting to come to Bloom Park. The fact that she responded to it suggests that it said something interesting or that it was from someone she trusted. By 8:10, Mizuki called Oda and asked to come with her. At 9, they discovered Shogo's corpse together. 5 minutes later, Oda calls it in. 25 minutes after that, first responders arrive. The fact that the time of death is so far before the Nile message was presumably received, given when Mizuki called Oda, does give extra credence to the idea that the corpse was moved a ways.
Probably the culprit themselves.
It would make the most sense.
But Mizuki wouldn't obey the instructions of a complete stranger.
Then Mizuki knew the sender.
That's what I'm thinking.
Or the suspect used her friend's phone.
That's also a possibility.
Iba, can you hack into the phone and find out who sent the Nile message?
But can you hack into the phone system?
Nile's security protocols are intricate.
More intricate than Twitter's, apparently. I mean, now that I've said it out loud, yeah, that totally tracks.
It will take time to decipher.
So about Le Baudet.
The estimated time of death was yesterday, Friday, around 5 p.m. The cause of death is blood loss from multiple stab wounds to the torso.
This is nothing we didn't already know.
The weapon used to commit the murder is almost certainly the ice pick Mizuki was holding when we discovered her.
Sure, Potato was more skewed with Twitter. I mean, when was the last time you heard about someone hacking into a potato? Think about it, won't you? Thank you.
There were no fingerprints, hair, or other clues left behind by the culprit.
How would you get your hair on an object you used to stab someone else to death with? That's what I'd like to know. Anything else to report?
The corpse was found tied up on one of the horses of the merry-go-round.
Again, we're just reviewing stuff we already know.
This makes it clear that the killer had no intention of hiding their crime.
If you put super long hair, that shit gets everywhere. I wouldn't know.
Rather, it appears as though it was displayed deliberately,
Our perp wants the limelight.
or is attempting to send some kind of message.
What sort of message do you leave by gouging a woman's eye out anyway?
The corpse was found with her left eye removed. That eyeball has yet to be found. According to Iris's testimony, when Ota first discovered the body, the ice pick was still lodged in the left eye socket.
The autopsy report stated that the eye was removed before she died. So what do we make of that?
So why did Mizuki have the ice pick? Could she have taken the eye?
Strikes me as rather unlikely. Sur le
When we
blood.
arrived on the scene, there was no blood on the horse the body was mounted upon.
Which means the merry-go-round wasn't the murder scene.
Blood had to have time to dry.
Shoko was killed somewhere else and then brought there to be displayed.
That honestly makes sense. Stabbing someone multiple times outdoors is a very risky prospect. Copper don't want to do with that probably would not have lasted long enough for this to be a full game.
That means Mizuki couldn't have done it. She's 12. She can't move a body or drive a car.
Were you considering her a suspect?
That's part of the job. If there's even the slightest possibility.
If there's even the slightest possibility, we just have to arrest everybody.
Then this is good news. It means the likelihood of Mizuki being the killer is almost zero.
Almost zero, mind you, not entirely.
I knew that from the start. She would never put her hands on her own mother. She doesn't have what it takes to commit murder.
So the question of the hour. Why was Mizuki inside the column?
Perhaps she was playing hide and seek.
Hide and seek?
It was not a serious suggestion.
You're almost as good at delivering jokes as I am, Iva.
I was merely joking, as you call it.
It was just a prank, bro.
Yes, as a matter of fact. I checked the surveillance cameras around Bloom Park again,
A surveillance camera? Why is this not your first move?
and I noticed something strange.
Something strange?
In the neighborhood?
There were no cars. Yesterday, in the parking lot and the streets in the vicinity, there was not a single vehicle.
And yet the culprit moved the body.
Are you sure?
Was there a gap in the path somewhere?
I am.
Then, how did the suspect move the corpse?
I have no idea.
I'd like to see this map for myself, but if they don't show it, I'm going to assume that just means there's no gaps. The move the corpse be a magic quiet, yo. Gas, gas, gas. You gotta step on the gas. Police headquarters. Hey, honey, I'm home.
I brought her here after her examination was over.
Friend.
Mizuki.
She looks just all the way dead inside.
Has she said anything?
No, still can't talk.
Was it okay for you to bring her here?
I mean, come on, it's a happy birthday, Christmas, Halloween celebration. What child wouldn't want to be brought here?
I got permission from the hospital. Apparently, the hospital director has been poking a few of the nurses. So I asked him about that, and all of a sudden he seemed very open to the idea.
That's not permission, it's blackmail.
Is there anyone in this case who actually has, like, positive relationships with other human beings? Good lord.
Same thing. You know what you need to do now, right? Sync with her.
But right here? Alright. Actual game mechanic time. Just as soon. Alright, here we go. She's hacking into the dream system. Boss. Anything I should know before we go in here?
You're asking me that now? I'm asking you to sync with Mizuki because we have no progress.
Alright. It's not my fault you never talked to me.
Maybe Mizuki saw something at the scene. Maybe she went inside that merry-go-round to hide. But she isn't answering any questions. The only way to find out is to dive into her subconscious mind. Don't you agree?
I don't know, I've never done this before.
Renju Okiura is Mizuki's legal guardian. Did you get permission from him?
I couldn't get in touch with him.
Alright. If a man this important to the investigation has disappeared, I'm just going to assume he's dead until we find a corpse.
What? I thought he was being questioned by a local unit.
His questioning ended around noon. He hasn't been heard from since.
Definitely dead.
Why would he...
I don't know.
If there's no written consent, then can we do this? Who's gonna stop us? Strange strings of characters and figures scroll across the monitor. Mizuki is lying in the sync machine on the other side of the glass. She can't hear me from here. Call it an emergency medical procedure. That's Pewter. His real name is Amanoma, but he goes by Pewter here. 36 years old, he's a member of Abyss, like me. He's a genius engineer that designed the sync system and other machines. He also invented Aiba. He's your caretaker in a way.
Her vitals are stable.
He goes by Pewter like computer. He's a kid. He's a computer. Stop all the downloading. Help computer.
Her EEG is also stable. I think we can proceed.
She's only 12. You sure this is okay?
Is it safe?
Oh, the machine is safe. I can guarantee that. You have nothing to worry about.
Alright. Like a Pokemon trainer or a villain to me. Like, yeah, I said that's what I said, isn't it? Like, he looks like a member of Team Flare's administrators or something. Looks like he wants to purge the weak, and by weak I mean poor, from the Kalos
Hey,
region.
Peter, about Iba. Could you do something about her personality?
Do something about it?
She has PTSD, I don't know what else we could possibly give her from this. We could wind up, I don't know, accidentally kicking her in the visual region while we're rooting around in there or something.
It wouldn't kill her to be more modest. Maybe a little more ladylike?
If you dare reprogram me, I will self-destruct in your eye socket.
Huh. So you were listening, huh?
That she's literally inside your head, what were you expecting? Right now he's operating the sync console.
If we don't do it now, then when?
If I don't, who will?
This is exactly the kind of situation Abyss was founded for.
Dragonfish? I don't know.
Besides, if you dive into Mizuki's subconscious, you may be able to help her.
That's a big may, but I don't really have any better ideas right now.
Her aphonia is psychogenic. Physically, she's fine. Her injuries are mental.
She was stabbed multiple times in the soul.
Which is understandable after seeing her mother like that. You may be able to heal her, Date. You just have to sync with her. You're the only one who can.
Alright, when do we start? There's an enormous machine beyond the window. The machine is known as the sync machine.
We are ready to begin.
I'm ready.
Date, go to the sync room.
Alright, I'm going. Quit yelling at me. Alright, time to do some good old-fashioned mind hacking.
Agent Date, Mizuki is reacting. Her heart rate is rising and her brainwaves are showing signs of disturbance.
That's disturbing.
She may be getting nervous about the procedure.
Date, try to calm her down.
How do I do that?
It's true that she can't speak to you, but she can hear you.
Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now?
Try talking with her.
Sure thing, boss.
Boss. Look the person in the eyes when you're talking to them. Mizuki is lying on the chair. See that game, thank you. So...
Mizuki, I've never told you this, but I'm not an ordinary policeman.
I'm an extraordinary policeman. Or possibly a below-average policeman, as the case may be.
I belong to a special investigation unit called Abyss. Advanced Brain Investigation Squad. We explore the human mind with state-of-the-art technology and research.
Date? Date, are you okay? That is our part. That's all you have to say, buddy.
There are a billion kinds of suspects and persons of interest out there. People that lie, people that don't say anything.
People that refuse to say anything else, we bribe them with chocolate ice cream. That guy was weird.
People that have head injuries, or some that have deep mental wounds that keep them from talking. So, how do we get clues from these people?
Hard work and determination?
We have to get inside their heads. The truth is in their minds.
Our job is to find it. I know it looks scary, but trust me, there's nothing to be afraid of. There's no pain, no side effects.
We're just gonna send an entire foreign human being inside your head. What's the worst that could happen?
When this is all over, you'll go back to your regular life like this never happened. I'm gonna be inside your head. I'll be looking for clues about the culprit.
Not only that, we will also attempt to discover the cause of Mizuki's muteness and rectify it. With her aphonia cured, we can ask her further questions directly.
I mean, I feel like the cause is fairly obvious, all things considered. So, let's go in.
Sinking is what we call diving into someone's subconscious mind. You sink deep down into their psyches, and you synchronize with their true selves. People like me are called sinkers.
Okay, but where does the P come in?
Sinkers enter the subject's subconscious, which is a dreamlike state we call Somnium. It's Latin for dream.
We use the Latin term because we're pretentious like that.
There are 6 sinkers at Abyss. I'm one of them. Hey Mizuki, when this is all over...
We're going to Disney World.
What should I say? Sushi, ramen, unagi, or that stew you like. Use the info book here. Info on her favorite food. Likes... Well, she likes literally all of these options except the sushi. So, I guess that narrows it down. That does not actually narrow it down at all. Fuck it, we'll just get the stew she likes. Hey, remember when we went last time? You were laughing about how it looked like throw up? But it tasted so good. You were devouring it. You kept saying it looked awful, but you loved it.
Do you not have a more heartwarming story, or...
Nope. My head is full of nothing but blood and vomit. Such is the life.
I'm sorry, I'm really bad at this.
Date, her heart rate is steadying. EEG is stable.
Date, get into position.
Assume the position!
Let's begin.
Oh, and Special Agent, I forgot to mention one thing. I added a new feature to the sync system.
A new feature?
You'll learn more when you're synced. It's very useful.
Oh, I don't like the way you're
Sure.
laughing about
Got it.
this. Alright. Alright, how many flashing lights is this going to involve?
Okay, ready anytime.
Remember, Date, you have only 6 minutes in the Somnium world.
I'm
Any longer, and your consciousness will
sorry?
be absorbed by the subjects.
We have a
I know.
time limit.
I'll find a lead and get out in under 6 minutes.
We're counting on you.
I just want to let you all know, good luck.
Well
We're
then,
all counting
let's
on
begin.
you. Oh, wow. I'm in. Alright, what in fresh hell have we been thrown into now? And now we're here again. It should be longer than 6 minutes, then we call it the 6 things. That's apparently a pattern. I mean, God knows Uchikoshi loves just arbitrarily picking numbers and then making them the central theme of the entire work.
What was that?
We just arrived back from the future to destroy the evil Skynet before it wipes out humanity on Judgment Day.
Nothing. I was merely trying to enter the scene like a cybernetic assassin from the future.
Stop stealing my jokes! God, so rude.
Well, if you're trying to do that, you have to do it naked.
I mean, she's already most of the way there.
Is this Bloom Park?
The rain is frozen in midair and the merry-go-round itself is in a cage. What do we make of that?
Lightning in a birdcage. Maybe this is representative of Mizuki's state of mind.
The fact that Shoko was killed here must weigh heavily on Mizuki's heart.
I must be watching the stream. I mean, she did say she knows literally everything on the internet.
Mizuki should be inside that column.
To get the information we need, we will have to deal with the lightning and the cage and get to Mizuki.
Move fast, or time is going to run out.
Okay, we are actually on a time limit. Oh god. I've already said in the past, I really do not like mystery stories that incorporate time limits into themselves. The whole point of the mystery genre is that you, like, test every possibility to find the one that holds up. Time limits are just antithetical to that. It's really obnoxious.
Unnecessary. Look around.
Look around, look around.
This is the new feature of Sync that Pewter mentioned.
You can stop time?
Suborbital.
Only when standing still. Time is moving incredibly slowly. Currently, you and I are transmitting information at high speed. So it only appears as though time has stopped.
But don't tell me you can only stop time for 5 seconds. You're gonna need to drink my blood if we want to get that number up.
Are you familiar with the concept of time dilation?
It has to do with relativity, right? Two people can experience time differently depending on space-time.
This is similar to that.
I mean, if you ignore the fact that it doesn't involve space. Or real time, actually.
The flow of time in Somnium is different than the real world.
Yeah, this whole chestnut again.
You can only stay in Somnium for 6 minutes, right? But with this, you could take your time and explore.
Let's get started.
Let's begin the operation.
Somnium scan. Activate.
I have the power! Yep. 2 mental locks, we've been over this already. It means the time limit is gone now. Oh well, 3 I guess. There is also the issue of how we get in there. Sinking in the pain. Heal Mizuki's hearts. Mizuki's mute, but you're healing her mental wounds. You may be able to get important
Something
info.
must be done about the lightning that keeps striking the birdcage.
Lightning's supposed to strike at the highest point.
Oh no, the horsies.
An ice pick piercing Shoko's photograph.
Wow.
Speaker over there. It's shaking.
Alright, so there's a sync between these two. I'm guessing if we fix one, we fix the other.
I see. It must be connected to the ice pick.
If not like looking at those wiggling horses. They're just little wiggle worms. They're having fun.
What do we do?
The club cannot even handle them right now.
Healing Mizuki should be your top priority.
I know.
There is a 6-minute time limit in Somnia. Time's expanded when Aiba is moving or performing an action. Alright. Photo. Seems too obvious. I also do want to keep one eye out for... Probably trying to get that out of here.
Is there not a smarter way?
Probably not.
Can't think of one.
You have quite the muscle brain, don't you?
Yeah, but it's a strong muscle.
I suppose I have no choice.
And it was just that easy. Granted, that's not what I expected. Chat, I'm a genius. Ah, the lock splits in two
Pillar
here.
became a lightning rod.
Maybe you should have pulled the pick out.
What? Wait. Did you know this whole time?
I mean, I suspected.
Anyway, let's keep going. As long as the cage is there, we can't get to Mizuki.
The lightning is no longer an issue. However, even with all of my might, I do not think I could lift the cage.
If you don't think you can, then you probably can't. That's how dreams work.
Date, we got a timing.
I'm sorry?
A timey?
Time induction matter in encephalon. You can think of it as an item that affects the flow of time. Using this, you can slow down or speed up time in Somnium.
Is this another function pewter added?
Correct.
Look at her, she's so happy. What's that like?
Sounds like a dream.
Well, it is a dream. And because it is a dream, extraordinary things such as this are possible.
Got it. Guess I'll try to use them where I can.
Timies are items that affect time. You will sometimes obtain them when you perform an action. Timies only affect the time taken to perform an action. You are only able to hold 3 timies. Picking up a timie when you already hold 3 will replace 1. Timies are expended after one use, but you should still use them as often as you can. So we can either remove the birdcage or blow it away. I wonder if this is the branch point. Nana mentioned looking up earlier. I mean, the panda's in pieces. I'm still keeping one eye out for this hidden object that we were told to expect in every Somnium.
Agent Date, you've got 5 minutes.
Alright, get off my dick. It's looking like there's not much of anything around here, though. We have circled. So we can use the microphone, or we can use the control room. The control room sounds like it would be a more gentle way of removing it. Which I guess is what I would like to do if we're talking like metaphors here.
The control room of the merry-go-round lifted out of the ground.
Guess we'll just knock.
Hello? Are you open?
One adult and one child, please.
I am not a child.
Iba, just go with it. We're gonna save so much money.
Any open seats will do. Anything in the back is fine. No response. There must not be anyone inside.
So, is it safe to enter?
Should be.
The control room of the mirror.
Guess we'll just head on in.
What is your plan once I am inside?
I don't know, I hadn't thought that far ahead yet.
It is a control room. Maybe we can do something in there.
I do not think it will be that easy.
Just try it.
I can see time! Black hole sun, won't you come?
I do not see an exit either.
My god, we're stuck here, aren't we?
There's something suspicious here.
Suspicious.
I see 2 bird cages.
Looks like there's something inside them. Take a look.
Oh, there's all 3.
A bird cage. There are ripped pieces of paper inside.
Could assemble those. And the other one is full of balloons.
A bird cage with blown up rubbers inside. There is also a deflated rubber on the floor.
Please stop talking about
Could you
rubbers.
please not call it a rubber? You can say balloon.
I do not understand. It is clearly rubber.
Please.
I don't know what's up with these papers.
A bird cage. There are ripped pieces. Let's see.
All my life, I've never heard anyone call a balloon a rubber before. I mean, I'm gonna go out on a limb and guess you're also not friends with any talking computers, so I guess that tracks.
It looks like a picture of something.
Picture?
Of course, it was another 30.
A bird cage. There are ripped pieces of.
This one takes longer, it's probably more helpful.
All right, leave it to me. It is heavier than it looks.
You were already finished. Alright, plan B.
Nothing happened.
All I did was move the cage.
I mean, that audio was terribly rendered. I mean, this is a fairly budget Japanese adventure game here. Audio timing is always the first thing that goes. Retry will allow you to return to a save point just after unlocking a mental lock. You only have 3 retries. And they all are the shitty option, of
There are torn
course.
pieces of paper.
Guess we'll try to get a better option at least. Yeah.
It came back.
It's all coming back
Do
to
you
you.
really think we can heal Mizuki like this?
I am following your instructions.
Yeah, it's semantics.
I thought it would relieve some stress.
You should consider what these pieces could mean.
What they mean, huh?
Agent Date, you've got 4 minutes.
There are torn pieces of paper.
Then we will fix this little
Leave
image
it to
here.
me. I enjoy puzzles like this.
Alright, I hope you're doing it, because I'm not. Physics.
Done. But
Magic. And here we are. So the photo was the key. I remember it clearly. One day I came home to find that photo torn up in the trash can. When I asked Mizuki about it, she started to cry. I don't know why she tore up that photo. But whatever her reason, it seems like she regrets it. Since we repaired the photo in Somnium, the birdcage...
Mizuki must be having a hard time.
We're kinda shitty parents.
But the cage is gone. We can get to Mizuki now.
Do you not see the horses spinning at hurricane speeds?
Just reach your hand out and just grab them. I'm sure you'll be fine.
You can do it if you try a little.
No, you can't.
Not with that attitude.
Alright, fine. We have to stop the spinning.
So to the map icon, we'll bring up a map if we try Somnium. If you're lost or want to save time, try checking the map. And what I'd like to know is where is the hidden item? Of course it's another goddamn 30. There's the microphone. There's the panda ride. It's in here somewhere. Where are you moving?
The parasol is spinning.
I think the hidden item was under the bench. I didn't see anything. There you are, you little slut. Give me that. Alright. Want to look for things that are linked.
The parasol is spinning.
Alright, I want this 1/7 first off. And she ran, we ran so far away. She just ran so far away.
You have 3 minutes, Date.
I won't need them.
Spinning.
It's only 20 seconds, we'll be fine.
Like this.
See what I tell ya.
I didn't think it would be that easy.
Now we just gotta go put this case to bed, as it
We have
were.
to save Mizuki.
Affirmative.
If you choose the correct action as your final action, you can actually exceed the 360-second time limit. It seems like you don't have a lot of time left. Don't give up. You might be able to do it. Then the second one you clear, and you press help us. Anything but that. Right, we're here. Mizuki is, I mean, on the inside, obviously. This isn't as bad as I was concerned. It might be, at the very least. Moving on up.
It's Mizuki!
This seems like a Date sort of action to take.
I will imitate you, Date. Aw, little mini light bulb needs a change.
I changed my mind, this is a terrible idea.
Oh, good boy. Mini, mini, mini. Okay, cutie little mini light bulb. I'll turn you on. Yes, I will. Ah, you turned on. Good job, mini light bulb.
I am so uncomfortable right now.
Mini, mini, mini.
I never said that before.
This is what I get for expecting things from you.
Because it doesn't make any sense.
You have less than 2 minutes. Hurry!
It's Mizuki!
Alright. When in doubt, go for the nuclear option.
Mizuki.
If that is your real name. So there were footprints. Maybe barging in on the crime scene while it was in progress was a bad idea. Alright, I'm guessing this is option 1. Day 2 Mizuki A acquired. And it'll be cleared with considerably more than a second left. And we pull on back out. Hopefully that did some good. Gonna head out and sleep now, have a good rest of stream. Thank you, Corey. It was a pleasure seeing you.
Are you okay?
Date.
It looks like she can talk again.
Otome, do you mind? We were kind of in the middle of something. Oh my god. After she'd calmed down, I asked her a few questions. I asked her about last night, about the Nile message, about Ota, and about Shoko. I know that after Ota ran off, something must have happened to make Mizuki want to hide. Kyoto was standing with his hands in his pockets. He just kept saying, "Life is like a box of chocolates. Scump, scump, what the hell is this?"
In a normal dream, the person experiencing the dream cannot remove themselves from it. Dreams are first-person experiences.
That's probably why I don't play them all that often.
However, the circumstances are slightly different during a sync. The sinker dives into the subject's mind and experiences their subconscious thoughts. But this dream is experienced as an observer, as though you were watching a play. The subject is the author, director, and actor.
Directed by M. Night Shyamalan, apparently.
The sinker is merely the audience.
Does that make sense? I don't know if that makes sense. How does Iba appear there? Like that, apparently.
Iba is linked to your brain with an artificial nerve. To put it more simply, Iba is a part of your brain. During syncing, your consciousness is sent into the subject's somnium. Part of Iba's self is also synced. But only a part.
The part that is larger and more detailed and more elaborately designed than her normal self, apparently.
Not all of Iba's functions are transferred into Somnium.
So that's why Somnium Iba is so dumb.
Don't call me dumb.
And why does she look like that?
Hey, Pewter, when we were in Somnium earlier, Iba was in human form.
And now we can all have animators physically placed inside our brains.
She's never looked like that before.
Unlike what's happening now, where we just have them in like the old-fashioned way via our eyes as a medium.
That was Iba's idea.
What?
I thought you would be more pleased. I designed it to your taste.
She still looks like a VT to me.
What part of that was my taste?
I know everything inside your mind. You don't have to hide it.
Pewter, Iba's broken. She's talking crazy.
I am not broken.
She's perfectly balanced.
Perhaps Iba admires the human form.
You just need to get good.
It's not that. It was just a little something. I consider Kaname Date to be my host. I owe him gratitude. I simply thought that appearance would make him happy.
Tastes as girls who look like iridescent shrimp.
Why would that make me happy?
I mean, shrimp is delicious, don't get me wrong. So about the figure we saw in the dream, the blue culprit.
Oh, that. I saw it too.
Who or what do you think it was?
Most likely someone Mizuki saw in person projected into her subconscious. Dreams can only be constructed from images and experiences the subject was present for.
I don't think that's true, actually.
Mizuki's Somnium couldn't have contained that figure if she didn't see it in person. Of course, not everything we see in our dreams looks exactly the same as it did in the real world. You saw some strange things in Somnium earlier, didn't you, Date? That event you experienced is obviously not as it happened in reality.
It's obviously the Shadow Killer from Detective Conan. Well, that doesn't help us any, Nana.
Many memories, intertwining and blending with each other. Your skills as a sinker allow you to untangle those dreams and solve mysteries no one else can.
Alright. I know you're not a detective, but do you have any thoughts on who might have done it?
Pewter, who do you think the culprit is?
Well, let's see. Perhaps it was you, Special Agent Date.
Of course. I'm the last guy I would have suspected, but it was actually me the whole time. It's the perfect crime.
What?
I'm kidding.
Yeah, the salt of the earth, Peter. Boss.
No need to report specifics. We saw it all from here in the control room.
Ah, boy. I feel incredible shame all of a sudden.
What the sinker sees in Somnium is projected here, remember? We've got it all recorded.
Isn't it incredible? I invented it.
I'm glad you enjoy your job at least.
Anyway, we know about the figure you saw. I wonder who that could be.
I mean, yeah, it would, sure be nice to know, wouldn't it?
How would I know?
I don't know,
We
I just
still
thought
don't
I'd
have
try.
enough information. Continue your investigation, Special Agent.
Special Agent, God, you make it sound so impressive. Get back up there.
Yeah, I'm glad she's talking again.
We did it.
You healed the wounds in her heart by syncing with her. Well, you meaning you and Iba.
The boss has extraordinary perception.
I mean, let's be real, I did all the hard work.
I deserve much of the credit for helping Mizuki recover her voice.
All you did was follow my instructions.
Yeah. Yeah, see?
Date, Mizuki needs you. Protect her.
Alright, any questions before I start questioning?
Right, there was something. Hey, Mizuki. When we found you, you were holding the ice pick, right?
I doubt there's anything suspicious about that.
Can you tell us why?
When I got there, the ice pick was... It was stuck in my mom's eye.
Again. Like, I didn't hallucinate that. Like, when we got to the crime scene the first time, they told us the eye was removed pre-mortem.
I couldn't think straight. The only thing I could think was... I had to get it out.
And the ice pick was the murder weapon. It matches the shape of the wound, so why was it reinserted in the empty socket after being taken out?
So, you panicked and pulled it out.
Yeah,
And you held on to it when you hid in the column.
yeah.
All of that checks out as far as I'm concerned. Mizuki is lying in the chair. She seems to be doing okay, but she's got that gloomy look in her eyes. I sympathize with her. German Gems. Hello. Welcome all raiders. I don't know why that's not playing properly. But hello everyone, my name is Mitsuno Midoi. I am a forensic scientist from the world of mysteries. And we are here playing Eye the Somnium Files. The biggest mystery game I never actually got around to playing before. Which means it's available as a stream title, so that's convenient. Anyway, hello Inabien. How are you doing? Let me just give you a lightning quick little shout out. For the benefit of our viewers who were here beforehand, if this would just work, please. There we go. Playing Mega Man Star Force 2. Oh, I love the Mega Man, like, all the little, like, portable spin-offs. I mean, I was more of a Battle Network fan than a Star Force fan. How's your stream doing? We're doing pretty alright for ourselves. Having some good time, just cleared the first real non-tutorial Somnium. Which means we have a witness ahead of us now that Mizuki can talk again. It'll take a while for her to get back to normal. Yeah, Battle Network was more my thing as well, but this is the first time I'm playing through Star Force, oh. Well, I hope you're enjoying it at the very least. Yeah, I was never as crazy about Star Force with Battle Network, but I remember it did certainly have, like, at least a lot of heart into it. That's really all you can ask from a work. Enough of that, we should probably check and make sure Mizuki's okay before we start asking her about the horrible murder she likely witnessed. As far as I am, aside from small issues, that's probably good. Story-wise, it's a bit better than Battle Network. Yeah, that was my impression too.
So annoying.
Especially Battle Network 2, I remember. Not Battle Network 2, Star Force 2, the one you were playing.
I annoyed you already, huh?
You stopped doing the tsundere routine, you're like 12.
The pressure is annoying.
What pressure?
The water pressure? Dude, I didn't think it was raining that hard.
Pascal's dummy.
I see she is back to her usual self.
Pascal.
Parameters.
Paikaru is a Chinese liquor. Oscar is a Takarazuka play.
I liked her better when she was silent.
Chat was also really being tsundere today. God, are we in the middle of a second renaissance or something criminy?
But I didn't forget your promise.
A promise?
Stu,
They needed a minute to load so they could remember.
you said you'd take me.
So you heard that, huh?
It wasn't soup. It was supposed to be stew.
Her hearing should still be intact.
Sure, Mizuki. When we're all done here.
Alright. So who sent you that message?
I can't tell you.
That seems kind of important, Mizuki. You shouldn't be just throwing this away like this.
Why not?
Because I don't want to.
Well, damn, I can't argue with that logic.
That's not a reason. You were at the scene of the crime because of that Nile message. Whoever sent it to you is a prime suspect.
I don't think she is going to answer.
So you don't interrogate 12-year-olds.
When she is in a mood, it's impossible to get her to talk.
Ah, the joys of
That's the
parenting.
kind of girl she is.
Sometimes I think you know her better than I do.
How long do you think I've been observing her?
It's been 4 years now.
Correct. I know things that even you do not know.
Like? Actually, never mind. Some things I'm better off not knowing.
No, I'm curious. Please continue.
By the way, we already looked into Mizuki's cell phone. Unfortunately, the contents were wiped.
I'm tracing the sender of the Nile message through other means, but it's taking me some time.
Convenient. So, about that incredibly obvious suspect you saw.
Say, Mizuki, who was that figure I saw?
What?
In Somnium,
Nani?
in your dream, I saw a silhouette.
I mean, it was blue. It appeared to be missing most of its torso.
Date, Mizuki would not understand the question.
Haven't you done this before? Shouldn't you know this
She does not
already?
experience Somnium as you do. You are witnessing a dream inside her brain.
Never mind. Did you see anyone at the merry-go-round the night you found Shoko?
I did.
That was easy.
I saw someone in the corner past the merry-go-round.
Who did you see?
I don't know.
Well, that's inconvenient.
It was dark and raining. They looked scary, so I hid inside the merry-go-round.
Would it have been the culprit? I mean, the time of death was multiple hours before you showed up. I don't know why they would have lingered.
The door was open a little bit, so I snuck in.
And she looks at me, and I look at him, and he looks at me. He's lying in the chair. Boss.
Okay, just one more question. This is very important. When you pulled out the ice pick, was Shoko's eye still there?
I'm pretty sure it wasn't.
Okay. That does track with what we know so
The
far.
eye socket was empty.
Yeah.
Thank you, Mizuki. That was very helpful.
Boss shines in moments like this. She doesn't hesitate to ask anything.
I mean, that's certainly one way of putting it.
Mizuki did not remove the victim's eye.
When we got to the scene, it was definitely missing.
And it has not yet been recovered. We can therefore conclude it has been removed from the scene.
Culprit just sauntered away from the crime scene with a loose eyeball sitting in their pocket. Hell of a production. Alright, let's wrap this up.
I get the story. Mizuki witnessed a suspicious person at the scene. But she didn't get a good look at them.
Maybe there's something at the scene we missed.
I feel like an eyeball would get squished at some point if it was in a pocket. What if you, like, put it in one of those felt bags you use to carry around your dice?
Date, could you return to the scene of the crime?
I mean, they say the culprit always comes back to the
There
scene.
might be more to Bloom Park than we first thought.
You're now going to be heading back to the scene. Allegedly. But I think that actually might have to wait. Getting car sick. Well, we can't very well continue like that now, can we? I was actually planning on wrapping up around now anyway. So, next time on I, or possibly AI, I'm honestly not sure. Been avoiding material related to this game for spoiler purposes, so I'm not sure how it's properly pronounced. But next time on this video game, we will return once again. We will return once again to the scene of the crime to do some right and proper investigations. See if we can't find out what in God's name is happening here. Goodbye, Bonk. Goodbye, Bonk. Goodbye, Bonk. Goodbye, son. Goodbye when all the day is done. Goodbye, crime scene. Goodbye, games. Goodbye, we're going to be rating Astral Magus, who is currently playing Darkest Dungeon, so don't change that channel, children. So, this is where I will leave you all for tonight. You all be sure to take care of yourselves. And I will see all of you in the future. Good night, everybody.